Albert Einstein once said, "The measure of intelligence is in the ability to change." There is no point in doing the same things over and over and complaining about the same results. That's the definition of stupidity. Minimalism and frugality are known to improve your finances and general lifestyle. Even better, you don't need to make giant changes to start your minimalism journey. Number 10. Get easy to clean items. Dry clean only clothes are a nightmare. You have to reconsider how often you can put them on. The same goes for sensitive bags and shoes. Usually, you can only use those items once before they are unusable because a simple swipe will damage them. Get quality items that you can clean easily, or weather-appropriate items so that you don't have to deal with wear and tear, like waterproof shoes and raincoats. This will help you save money and allow you to get the most of the accessories you want. This principle also applies to home appliances and furniture. If you have a pet and young children around you, you are better off doing without rugs and light color fabrics. Have wood floors or tiles that you can easily clean with a vacuum or mop. You can apply this to your dishware and cookery. Get the no-stick pans so that you are not emptying all your dish soap on just one item. Items that are easy to clean will also keep you from replacing them quickly. Number 9. Start off with one item. Despite how much you love the sunglass collection on display, you have only one pair of eyes. Buy only one pair, unless there is a deal for two. Then you can buy the other to gift to someone else. You also don't need a dozen swimsuits, unless swimming is your career. These excess items have you bleeding money unnecessarily and take up plenty of space in your house. Don't go buying all the pants in the store before you know that you can keep the ones you've got. Sometimes you might find that you don't even like the item you got. The pants may not be your right fit, and the bag might not match your style. It's easier to return a few items than to take back your entire wardrobe because it didn't fit right. This can also apply to your furniture. Since these are usually big purchases, you can save up for them without having to go into debt. Buy the couch first. See if you like it and then decorate around it, filling your space with pieces that complement the statement piece. There's no prize for buying so many items at once, so take your time. Think through your purchases and save your money. Number 8. Move your body. The idea behind this is that you won't have to pay for painkillers and doctor consultations. Because of the Industrial Revolution, we are surrounded by so much convenience. You might never need to leave your house and still get everything done. In fact, you might not even have to leave your bed. You've got work and entertainment at the tap of a button. You can communicate with your friends and family, order your food, and pay your bills. Gone are the days when you had to walk a few blocks for all of that. While this is great, it has its side effects, one of them being that you barely move about. This might result in back pains and poor posture, terrible eyesight, low immunity, depression, and obesity. Treating these disorders will require you to pay money, and anyone who has ever needed medical attention knows that it's not cheap. Minimalism is all about prevention over cure. Don't wait till you can't fit into your favorite jeans. Get moving. It doesn't have to be as serious as a daily gym commitment. Dancing in your house and taking a walk will achieve great results too. Number 7. Free up your to-do list. Ever feel like you have so much to do you don't even know where to start? That's probably because you have filled your to-do list and only have 24 hours on any given day. Minimalism champions productivity without the added stress of trying to be a superhuman. Instead of having a to-do list 100 errands long, focus on one thing at a time. You don't need to be cooking and gardening and cleaning all at the same time. Have a routine or a timetable. You don't need to include grocery shopping on your list every day. Pick a day and shop for the week. You also shouldn't be doing your laundry daily, unless you've got a newborn around. Run the wash once a week. Meal prep ahead of time. Don't wait for 2 days before Christmas to order your gifts. This is your most important resource, and minimalism would rather that you enjoy the experiences you get rather than rush through them. Sit and enjoy your kid's birthday rather than fretting about what TV show you will watch tomorrow or what to do for your date night. There's a time for everything, and if you are organized, you won't be breaking down at the last minute. Number 6. Deal with digital clutter. Having 1,000 plus unread notifications does not make you look cool. Instead, it increases your anxiety. Did you miss something important? How will you respond to all of those messages? These are some of the questions that might creep up. Deal with digital clutter. Unsubscribe from various newsletters. If you are honest with yourself, you know that they tempt you into spending money you don't have on things you don't need. Unsubscribe or unfollow influencers that encourage the consumerism mentality. You don't need to be buying a new product every other day. Some people recommend taking a digital detox. This could be a weekend or a month or however long you need. This will help you figure out what you actually want without having the world's opinions in your head. Dealing with your finances is a personal endeavor, and you have to be serious about protecting your individuality in a world of copycats. You should figure out what success means to you. Minimalism helps you return to a simple way of living so that you can elevate what actually matters. Number 5. Get rid of credit cards. This is a war on debt. Every 1 in 4 Americans is dealing with debt, so it's not something uncommon. And credit card debt is one of the most common. To deal with this, you can get rid of your credit cards. Try paying in cash. Studies show that swiping credit cards is a pleasure-inducing activity, and paying in cash is the absolute opposite. This might explain why you might buy more than what's on your list with a card and buy less with cash. Go cardless. You will be more conscious of the unnecessary items you usually buy and stick to your priorities. If you are not ready to take the plunge into cardless living, make sure you pay off your cards monthly. Also, make sure you are paying more than the minimum so that you don't have to deal with compounding interest. Put yourself on a shopping ban too. Give yourself a month when you don't go shopping. This way, you'll reframe what is necessary and what is a luxury. Minimalism does not mean that you should never buy what you want. That's misery. Instead, you should be able to get what you want while staying out of debt, so that you enjoy the best of both worlds. Number 4. Clean your desk. You probably don't even need to buy new pens. They're just hidden under all of your files that are all over your desk. Clean spaces improve productivity and rest. At the end of the day, clean your workspace. This could be a desk or a kitchen or your car. You won't be tempted to buy extra stationery, extra spices, or whatever else you need just because you don't remember where you placed what you had just bought. You could also adopt this habit to other spaces outside of your workspace. Make sure you clean your wardrobe, your bedroom, or your bathroom whenever you leave. You'll be surprised at the germs that are hiding under your bed or within your medicine cabinet in the bathroom. If you regularly clean your spaces, you won't have to dedicate a full day or a full box of cleaning supplies to get the work done. Clean spaces look good too, so you get to save time and money while enjoying what you look at. Number 3. Take less coffee. If you are a coffee lover and addict, you are most likely spending more than $1,500 in a year. Aside from the money aspect, a coffee addiction might also result in irregular heartbeats, insomnia, headaches, and dehydration. Whatever it looks like, having less coffee is a great solution to both. If you think you need coffee to function early in the morning, try exercise. Most people say they are more productive when they start with exercise. Rather than spending $5 for coffee whenever you feel like it during the day, get a water bottle and stay rehydrated with water. This will help you combat your addiction, save money, and get into the habit of taking water. Your body needs plenty of water to function. Scientists recommend about 3 liters a day. If you cannot give up your love for coffee, consider making it at home. This will save you plenty of money and help you brush up on your barista skills. Who knows, you could do that as a side hustle with time. Number 2. Borrow. Before you go committing your money to a purchase you will hate, try borrowing. Borrow from your friends or the library. Get yourself a library card and read all the books your heart desires. You can do this for your movies as well to save up on storage space and money. Borrow their cameras and see if photography is for you. Borrow their guitars so that you know if you are musically inclined before you buy an instrument that will end up in the garage. If you are friendly with your neighbors, you can also borrow some items like extra pots for a family lunch. These are items you'll only use once a year, so there's no point in spending a lot of money on them. People are more willing to share and be kind than we give them credit for. Just make sure that you are returning the favor when called upon, and not being mean and miserly. You should also be careful with the items you take so that you don't have to pay to have them replaced. Before we get into number 1, make sure to check out the links in the description for our best recommendations to boost your savings. Number 1, declutter. Decluttering keeps your spaces clean and free. You can use the approach of the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. If you haven't used it in more than a year, then it's a safe bet that you won't have to anytime soon. Let it go to someone else who will have more use for it. Be systematic about your decluttering. Go through every room and cranny. You don't need those single-use kitchen appliances. An avocado slicer or watermelon cutter works just like a knife. There is no point in keeping paperwork your child did more than 20 years ago. It doesn't matter if it was an A or the silliest drawing you ever saw. They probably don't even care if you throw it away. Declutter your wardrobe. You don't need 15 pairs of jeans. Declutter your bathroom. Throw away the empty bottles and take stock of what you have and what you need. This will keep you from double shopping or using expired items, which might have adverse effects. Declutter your study. Get a paper shredder and free up some space for things that will actually serve a purpose. Minimalism is about intentionality, so once an item stops serving a purpose, let it go. Make sure to check out the next video. You're going to get a ton of value from this one. See you there.